Disasters to cost millions in repairs. The nation's bridge dilemma raising questions. Indiana budget cuts affect thousands of jobs, and Ray LaHood says goodbye. That and more on Construction News Tracker, brought to you by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. A rash of disastrous tornadoes has caused billions in damage across the nation from Oklahoma eastward. Infrastructure damage alone expected to create thousands of construction jobs as the recovery effort gets underway. On top of all that, a higher than usual number of hurricanes is predicted to cause turmoil before the season ends in November. If all goes according to plan, it's a matter of days from a temporary span being placed over the Skagit River in Washington state, where an oversized truck hit a support beam last month that destroyed part of the span. Federal and state officials want to fast-track a permanent replacement for the bridge that carries Interstate Highway 5 traffic between Seattle and Vancouver, British Columbia, costing some $15 million. Indiana lawmakers have dealt a blow to some major construction projects in the pipeline by refusing to fund them. A $2.6 billion Rockport coal-to-gas plant and a $1.8 billion fertilizer plant already underway will be halted after the Indiana General Assembly voted to cut off funding. All told, it appears some 4,000 jobs will be lost as a result. The latest unemployment numbers for May are out and show some progress, as 175,000 more jobs were filled last month. Following revised numbers from April, though, unemployment rose to 7.6% from 7.5%. Industry economists recently gathered by Reed Construction data outlined a mixed bag of results for the first quarter of 2013. All are in agreement that future growth will continue to be slow the remainder of this year, but the overall picture is far brighter than the slump of 2008-2011. The continued lack of experienced construction workers is part of the problem contractors face in expansion planning. Private sector jobs in April showed a better growth than public sector and increased in 170 out of 339 metro areas. As an example, Pascagoula, Mississippi added the highest percentage of jobs with 45%, followed by Napa and Merced, California, Baton Rouge, and Lake Charles, Louisiana. The Dallas-Plano-Irving region added the most jobs in the past year, followed by Houston, Sugar Land, Baytown in Texas, the Los Angeles region, Fort Worth, Texas, and Phoenix regions. While the most job losses were in the Chicago area, Northern Virginia, Cincinnati, and Raleigh, North Carolina regions. The highest percentage of job losses were at Bellingham, Washington, Decatur, Illinois, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and Rockford, Illinois, all from Federal Labor Department reports. Department of Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood is packing up his office as he awaits congressional approval of his replacement, Anthony Foxx, the mayor of Charlotte, North Carolina. As part of the DOT's on-the-go video program in recent days, the secretary said goodbye.
This is the last episode, and I've really enjoyed the opportunity to communicate with you, to answer your questions, to hear what you care about, and really say thank you to all the folks here at DOT.
It's likely that a portion of Interstate 74 through Peoria, Illinois will be soon named for LaHood, who hails from the city. My, what big teeth you have. That's about the best way we can think of to describe the world's largest tunneling machine, Big Bertha. Washington State DOT crews began lowering the 838-ton cutterhead into an 80-foot deep pit this week for the Seattle-Alaskan Way Viaduct Replacement Tunnel. Following the cutter's huge slabs of concrete pushed by hydraulic arms, it will press them together as displaced rock and dirt is removed. It will move at just 30 feet per day. Once the tunnel dig begins in July, it's expected to be completed next year. With bridges on our mind these days, we take you back to 2007 when a structure over the Mississippi River at Minneapolis collapsed, taking 13 lives and many injured along with it. With all the legal claims now settled, the state will give away free 121 tons of steel as mementos of the occasion. The Minnesota DOT says there's been plenty of interest by museums and victims' families. 6 months has been set aside for those interested to indicate their desire. And we close with this bit of wisdom. Applying computer technology is akin to finding the right wrench to pound in the correct screw. This is Construction News Tracker, watching out for the industry that makes the world a better place. Brought to you by Caterpillar and produced by ForConstructionPros.com. Reach us anytime at Facebook.com/ForConstructionPros or at Twitter, where you can leave a comment or share us with friends using #ConstructionNews, as the streaming web never ends.